my mom's Cuban. So when she saw that the country was going in a direction that she didn't like, and that she thought it was going to not be good for the country, for the people, back in 1996, before really everything happened, she said, you know what? We're gonna go to Miami. We have half of my family, her side of the family is in Miami. And there was a good school there, a Jesuit school. I went to a Jesuit school in Caracas, so there was a good Jesuit school in Miami, and I applied, and then we went. And actually, her and I went first, and my dad took about 2.5 years to sort out everything, and then head to Miami. And it was always to give me a better opportunities, right? And to make that sacrifice and to start brand new and fresh, because my mom had lived in Venezuela for 27, 30 years, my dad 45 years. So they had their lives made there. They knew everybody. My dad was someone that would walk down the street and you couldn't walk 5 minutes without somebody saying hi to him and knowing who he was. Um, so it was a tough decision. It was a tough transition. Luckily, we had family in Miami. Luckily, Miami is a city that really welcomes immigrants and welcomes and gives opportunities, both in the Cuban diaspora and also in the Venezuelan diaspora. So yeah, it was a tough transition for me. It was incredibly tough because it was almost from one day to the next, and there was no Instagram, no Facebook. I thought I had lost my friends. I thought I had lost my life over there in Venezuela. So my Venezuelan identity really like cemented itself subconsciously in my mind. We immigrated to the US in 1996. I was 12. So now if you do the math, now you know how old I am. Uh, but I really clung to my Venezuelan identity because I thought I was at that moment that I would lose it, right? So people always ask me even nowadays, how is it that you speak with a Venezuelan accent and that you love your country so much, and you had this yearning always to go back and live those adventures that your dad lived in those little home movies, or see the parts of the country that you didn't see. And it's because I thought I had lost it as a kid. So it really cemented itself, the identity of being Venezuelan, what is Venezuela, the spirit of being Venezuela, even since I was a little kid. And also, back in 1996 in Miami, there wasn't the big migration that now exists in Venezuela. So in my school, I was the only Venezuelan. No, there was one more. There was one more kid that was Venezuelan, but we were, the minority of the minority of the minority. So we had to adapt to a Cuban American society and a Cuban American pop culture, and listen to rap and listen to Biggie and Tupac and all those things, which I'm very thankful for, because it gave me a lot of colors artistically to which to pick from, and a great experience. But we were the only Venezuelans there, and now obviously, Miami's full of Venezuelans.